I don't know how to start a video, but I'm Hootless, and this is Stardew Valley Modded 1.3 episode, I don't know, 17, probably. Started a new save because it finally happened. I'm gonna turn things down a little bit. Just a little bit. And then I'm gonna zoom out. I had to start a new save, but it is worth it. And hear me out here, because Jason Assets, the mod that allows people to more easily add crops to Stardew Valley without it conflicting all over the place, has been updated. And as a result... Do I want this farm? Yeah, this is the foraging farm. This is fine. As a result, we now have so many more things. It's very early. It's 10:30. It's not early, I guess. But, yeah, tons of new stuff was added. Off the top of my head, it's like 160 new crops or something like that. And like 30 new fruit trees. Like 25 new machines or something. We can actually see the machines right away because they aren't locked behind levels. So there's the still, which is liquor of varying kinds. I don't know what all of these do exactly. Like, I don't know what items you put in what. Drying rack, hardwood keg, versatile keg made of hardwood, used to make malted beverages and fermented milk products. Put flowers, herbs, or vegetables in here to dry them. Glass jars, fermenting non-alcoholic beverages, turns mushrooms and various teas into kombucha. Kombucha? I don't know. Enhanced oil maker, makes specialized oils. Extruder turns flour into noodles and honey into wax. Foreign cask turns soybeans into something. Just says it's fermented soybeans. Butter churn turns milk or nuts into butter. Dehydrator, put fruit in there to dry them out. Grinder, use it to polish rice or grind produce into valuable goods and spices. And just on and on. I'm not even going to look at all these yet, but I will look at them eventually, because we will be making probably many of them, if I'm being real. Because I want to check out as much of this stuff as possible, and there's a lot of it to check out. So, you know, this should provide some interesting looks into the world of modding. This was the one thing that I've been, like, watching and waiting constantly to update. Because it looks like it is really cool, you know? Adds so much to Stardew. And now it finally works, and not only does it work, but it also works in multiplayer after some fiddling. Some things don't work in multiplayer. But, like, this mod's fine, but longevity doesn't work in multiplayer, or doesn't work at all with this. So it was causing issues, but after disabling everything from that, we are now good to go. And we have plenty of other stuff to check out. So I will be probably mostly planting new crops instead of the vanilla crops, except, I can't see it yet, but I also got a harder bundle mod working, and I'll try to complete as much as I can in a year, but I can almost guarantee that completing it is not going to happen. Like, completing the community center in a year is not going to happen. Maybe in 2 years. In 2 years, it could be, like, plausibly done. But in 1 year, it just simply will not. I think if I specifically focused on it, and this might end up being a challenge one that I do parallel to this series where I just derp around. If I specifically try to do it, it is theoretically possible that I could complete it in a year. And I'll show some of the stuff that is in it when we get to that point. I might as well plant the mixed seeds, I suppose. Actually, do I need to? I don't know. Might as well, right? But I'll show the bundles when we unlock them on the 5th. And some of it is actually, like, crazy how much you have to get. For example, normally the, like, spring crop bundle is one of each of the basic crops. So it's like 1 parsnip, 1 potato, 1 green bean, and 1 cauliflower. But with this, it's 5 of each of those and 5 rhubarb seeds. So, or 2 rhubarbs, not rhubarb seeds. That wouldn't make any sense. So as a result, you have to like do a lot more farming early on to be able to like manage at all. I'm actually gonna go buy some more crops with this 500 gold that we get to start with, just to kind of keep on top of things. Oh, it's really nice that there's 2 leeks here. Are they of the same quality? Yes. Alright, I need to keep these then. Because there's also a bundle for foraging, of course, spring foraging. And it's how you can get rhubarb seeds easily. Interesting that Steam pop-ups show up now, after I had to change the window capture mode. But the foraging bundle is still there. However, it requires, I want to say 5 of each. 5 of each foraging thing. So it's a little bit more difficult. I can show off some of the new seeds here. We also have to grow kale. Forgot about that. So if you scroll down, you get to the grill, which grills vegetables and fish, and then the new stuff. So there's basil, cabbage, onions, parsley, passion fruit, rice, spinach, tea, almond, cashew, fragrant, wisteria, lemon, lime, melaleuca, persimmon, vanilla, walnut. Those are all saplings that you can plant and grow. Those, I think that's like everything basically, except ones that require that you be friendly with people to unlock. And those you can buy year round, like you can any other tree. The other seeds that are showing here are only ones that can grow in spring for now, and then there's still like so many. So chamomile, roses, shaded violet, and then some seasonings, sesame seeds, beef vine, chicken vine, mutton vine, and rabbit vine. So it's plants you can like grow meat on. Jerky sapling, it's a tree that bears meat. So we probably aren't going to buy any of those yet, but I do want to... No, I should focus in on the things I need for the bundles. No, because this isn't a challenge run. So I'll get to that when I can. Right now I'd rather grow... What do I want to grow? Something multi-harvest would be nice. I guess to that end, like, tea would probably be one of the best bets. Takes 14 days to mature, but continues producing after the first harvest and lasts all throughout spring, summer, and fall. So I'll just buy like 3 seeds. Oh my god, they're so expensive. Alright, I'll buy 3 tea seeds. And that'll be that. I might as well look around the farm, or the town a little bit. See if there's any more forageables, since we will need some of those for the bundle once it opens. And I think you actually need spring onions as well for the spring bundle now, and then like salmon berries for the summer one, which is weird because salmon berries don't show up in summer. And then blackberries for the fall bundle. So it's a much wider variety of things that you need to be able to complete each bundle. Let's go around here. Get another wild horseradish, yes. The unfortunate thing is, I believe, and I haven't tested this, but I'm pretty sure because it's how it normally works, you have to have everything be the same quality to turn it into the bundle, and it doesn't matter what quality it is, unless it requires a quality specifically. Like if it says needs gold star, then, you know, it has to be gold star. For example, for the quality crops bundle, which is also vastly more difficult in this. But anything else, you can put in anything so long as it's a single stack of one quality, and you know you have enough to fulfill the needs. So if something requires 5, then it can be 5 of any quality, but has to be 5 in one stack. And there's not currently a way to like remove quality from something, so it can be a little bit annoying trying to get enough of the same quality thing early on. So you know, if you need 5 cauliflower, you can't actually plant 5, because if even one of them is silver star or even gold star, then like you have to plant more. So you have to try to plant too much and just deal with the fact that you're going to end up with more than necessary, because of like if you get unlucky, you don't want to end up not having enough. And that is that kind of general thing. I'm going to plant these over here. Do I want to plant these here? Because these will be like a year-round crop. I'll plant them here. I probably honestly should have waited until I got a scarecrow to plant these so that a crow doesn't come and eat them. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. I know a crow like always comes basically because you can't have anything nice. It has to teach you every time that crows will come and eat your crops before it lets you make a scarecrow. Highly annoying. They should be something that you can do like right away, and then the first time you play you're like, oh, crows will eat my crops, and then you make a scarecrow like from then on every time. Instead it's something that punishes you every time. Eats your parsnips at the start. And they aren't worth that much. And I think picking like 14 parsnips is still enough to level up, so the one it takes away is always enough to level you anyways. But still, highly annoying. I think we've gotten all the forageables basically. Oh no, here's some daffodils. Some daffodils. Which is good, because I think we now have enough wild horseradish and daffodils, maybe? I don't remember if it's 3 each or 5 each. Because some things are 3 and some are 5 and others are 1 or 2. Not really any 4s though. Just grab this. I've been watching a little bit of footage. What little is available, at least, on channels that I watch on YouTube. I've been watching a little bit of video of that new Jurassic Park game, Jurassic World Evolution, made by the same people who did Planet Coaster, and it actually looks really cool. It's got all the park management aspects that you would expect from the makers of Planet Coaster. So like you can actually manage your own Jurassic Park with dinosaurs in it and have guests come and look at the dinosaurs and you get money for it. So there's all of those park management aspects. But then also, like, I guess a feature that they didn't really talk about much when promoting the game, but they should have, is the ability to place down like park rangers, and they drive around and they can neutralize dinosaurs that are getting out of hand with their little trank darts. And the cool thing is when you place them down, you can control them. Like you can take direct control of the vehicle that they're driving around and drive around your park in free drive. Like you don't even have to stick to the tracks, the trails, the paths. So you can just drive the cart around. Well, not really a cart, more like a Jeep. But you can drive it all around the your Jurassic Park. And then you can drive into dinosaur enclosures and you can look at the dinosaurs. And then even cooler is there's like a photo taking thing. You can take pictures of your dinosaurs and you actually get money for it. So it's like Pokemon Snap but dinosaurs. And that is all extremely cool. So I wasn't excited for it before, but having seen being able to free drive around your park with like basically no limits and being able to take pictures of your dinosaurs like Pokemon Snap, I am pretty excited for it. And I think it just came out actually like today or within the next few days perhaps. Ugh, excuse me. Yawning all over the place. Like I said, it is early for me. But yeah, Jurassic World Evolution looks pretty good. I think it's coming out soon or is already out. I got an email saying it was already out, but when I looked at the page, only mere hours before that, it said it was out in like a day or two. So I've got no idea. I think I've gotten all the forageables. No point in continuing to look around. I don't have any dandelions actually, which is inconvenient. I will need to get some before the community center opens up on the 5th. The 6th, I think is the earliest you can get it. You get the cutscene on the 5th. Put all this away. I don't know how many of these I need. It's nice that it shows me they're in a bundle without actually being able to see the bundles yet. Very nice. Interesting that hay isn't. Or it is and it doesn't show me further than the first plaque. right away. I'm not sure. But either way, I'm going to call this episode here. Lots of new stuff to explore. Lots of new stuff to explore. And it'll be very cool to see where all that goes. So hopefully you guys all enjoyed this and you're looking forward to seeing the future things. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to try and go for like a challenge run. Set up like my old challenge runs. Where I, record the footage and then speed it up and talk over it with music in the background. If you want to see something like that, where I try to complete this harder bundle community center thing in a single year, let me know in the comments. And if there's a lot of interest, I might do it. And I might do it anyways, even if there isn't, because it sounds like it could be fun to do. But I don't want to do it on this save, where I'm just messing around looking at various mods and constantly installing and uninstalling things. But anyways, I'll see you guys all next time.